Hi everyone, welcome you for this session 1 under Unit 3. The session name is Design of Shaft and Keys. Okay. So in the design of shafts, the contents are: number 1, introduction, materials of the shaft, properties of shaft, standard sizes of shaft. So, introduction. So, introduction means what is shaft? Okay. The definition of the shaft. A shaft is a rotating machine element used to connect, transmit power from one place to another. In order to transmit the power from one shaft to another, the various members are used, such as pulleys and gears and etc. So what that means, what is shaft? Shaft is a rotating machine element used to connect, transmit power from one place to another. Okay. So in order to transmit the power from one shaft to another, the various members are involved in that. So such as gears and pulleys. So this is about the shaft. So then second one, materials of the shaft. So what is the material used for the shaft? The materials used for ordinary shaft is carbon steel, alloy steel such as nickel and nickel chromium. So the materials used for the ordinary shaft is carbon steel and alloy steel such as nickel and chromium. So then coming to what are the properties of the shaft materials? Okay, these are the following properties of shaft materials. So number 1, it should have high strength. It should have good machinability. Shaft should have heat treat properties, and it should have wave resistant properties, and lastly it should have low notch sensitivity factor. So these are the 5 properties of the shaft. Number 1 is it should have high strength, good machinability, heat treat properties and resistant properties, and low notch sensitivity factor. So then coming to what are the standard sizes of the shaft? So the standard sizes of the shafts, the standard diameters of transmission shaft, it is depend upon the standard diameters. Okay. Number 1, 25 mm to 60 mm with 5 mm steps, 60 mm to 110 mm with 10 mm steps, 110 mm to 140 mm with 15 steps, 140 mm to 500 mm with 20 mm steps. So these are the standard sizes of the shaft. And what are the standard length of the shafts? So there are standard length of the shafts are 5 meters, 6 meters and 7 meters. So then the stresses in the shaft. What are the stresses in the shaft? So then the following stresses are induced in the shaft. So what stresses are induced by the shaft? So number 1 is shear stress. Okay, shear stress due to transmission of torque. So this is due to torsional load. Because of the torsional load, shear stress is acted on the shaft. So number 2 is bending stress. So bending stress due to the forces acting upon the machine elements. So bending stresses due to forces acting on the machine elements. Okay. So in bending stress there is a tensile or it may be compressive. Okay. Right. Machine elements like the forces acting, gates, pulleys, etc. as well as due to the weight of the shaft itself. Okay. So third one is stresses due to combined torsional and bending stress. Okay. So then coming to the how to design the shaft. So design of shaft. The shafts may be designed on the basis of, there are two cases the shaft may be designed. Number one is the strength and rigidity and stiffness. Okay. The shafts may be designed on the basis of strength, and second one is rigidity and stiffness. Okay. So while designing shaft, the following cases may be considered. We have to design the shaft, that time we have to consider the cases like number one, shafts subjected to twisting moment. Shaft is subjected to twisting moment, that is torque only. Okay. Second one is shaft subjected to bending moment. So this is the second case because of the bending moment of the shaft. Okay. Third one is shafts subjected to combined twisting and bending moment. That means what? The shaft is subjected to twisting and bending moments. Okay. So shafts subjected to twisting moment. So we are taking what? Only twisting moment. When the shaft is subjected to a twisting moment or torque, then the diameter of the shaft may be obtained with the help of following equation. Okay. The equation is T by J, tau by R, G theta by L. This is the main torsion equation. Torsion equation is T by J is equal to tau by R is equal to Z theta by L. So then we come to know what is T, what is J, what is tau and R and G theta by L, 1 by 1. Okay. Then where T is equal to, what is T? Twisting moment or torque in Newton mm. Okay. T is equal to twisting moment or torque in Newton mm. Okay. Then coming to the J is equal to what? J is equal to polar moment of inertia. So that is measured in meter fourth. Okay. Polar moment of inertia is measured in meter fourth. So okay. Then J is equal to, we have to take pi by 32 d raised to 4 for solid shaft. Okay. You take the value for solid shaft, I is equal to, J is equal to pi by power, that is polar moment of inertia. Okay. Polar moment of inertia. Okay. Then for hollow shaft, pi by 32 into d naught raised to 4 minus di raised to 4. Di raised to 4. This is for hollow shaft. This is for hollow shaft. Okay. Right. So where small d is equal to diameter of the shaft in the solid shaft in mm. D is equal to diameter of solid shaft in mm. So then coming to the d outer minus d inner, that is equal to small d outer minus di is inner. D naught minus di is equal to outer and inside diameter of hollow shaft in mm. Next coming to the tau, shear stress in Newton per mm square. That is the torque. The notation is torque, shear stress in Newton per mm square. R is equal to small r, distance from neutral axis to the outermost fiber. Okay, distance from neutral axis to outermost fiber. So that is the R. R is equal to D by 2 for solid shaft, and R is equal to D naught by 2. This is for hollow shaft. So R is equal to D by 2 for solid shaft, and R is equal to D naught by 2. This is for hollow shaft. Then G is equal to modulus of rigidity. So G is the modulus of rigidity in Newton per mm square. That is measured in Newton per mm square. So then coming to the, what about the theta? Theta is angle of twist. That is theta of the angle of twist of the shaft. Angle of twist of that is measured in degrees. Okay, it may be 1 degree or 2 degree, like that. So last coming to the L. What about the L? L is equal to length in mm. So length of the shaft should be in mm. So these are the. Then next coming to the torque. How to go find out the torque? Torque transmitted by the shaft. Okay, torque transmitted by the shaft. T is equal to the formula. T is equal to 9.55 into 10 to the power 6 divided by N. So this is the torque transmitted by the shaft. T is equal to 9.55 into 10 to the power 6 divided by N. Okay, so P is equal to power transmitted by the shaft in kilowatts, and N is speed in RPM. Okay, so then coming to the for torsional equation. Okay, so what is the torsional shear stress? Torsional shear stress is equal to tau is equal to 16T divided by pi d cube. 16T divided by pi d cube. Okay, then another is 16T pi d naught cube into bracket 1 divided by 1 minus k to the power 4, where k is the ratio of inside to outside diameter. So therefore k is equal to di divided by d naught. Okay, then fourth one is in the case of belt drive, twisting moment or torque. Twisting moment or torque. Twisting moment or torque. T is equal to T1 minus T2 minus T is equal to T1 minus T2 into bracket R. What is T1? T1 is the tension on the tight side of the belt in Newton. Tension on the tight side, okay, in Newton. So T2 is the tension on slack side, that is measured in also Newton. R is equal to radius of the pulley in mm. So in that, so we are next coming to the MCQs. So we have to go for MCQs to assess our knowledge, what we have discussed. Okay, so we have to assess the knowledge, what we are getting. So these are the MCQs. Okay, number one, a hollow shaft wheel transmit dash torque, then a solid shaft of the same mass and same material. A hollow shaft will transmit dash torque, then a solid shaft of the same mass and same material. So options are number A, less, B, more, C, medium, D, none of these. So what is the hollow shaft will transmit? That how you have to recognize. So that is more. A hollow shaft will transmit more torque than a solid shaft of the same mass and same material. So that is the answer is more. Okay. Then second MCQ. When shaft is subjected to twisting moment, dash type of stress are induced in the shaft. Okay. So when shaft is subjected to twisting moment or dash type of stress induced. So what is the answer? Number one is tensile stress, B is compressive stress, C is shear stress, and none of these. So what is the answer? When shaft is subjected to twisting moment. So what type of stress? Shear stress type of stress are induced in the shaft. So next MCQ. Two shafts A and B are made of same material. The diameter of the shaft is twice as that of shaft B. The power transmitted by the shaft A will be dash times more than that of the shaft. So you have to understand what's that. Two shafts, there are A and B of the same material, same diameter, is twice the shaft of the shaft. Okay. Number one, A is 2, B is 4, C is 6, and D is 8. What is the answer? So the answer is 8. Two shafts A and B are made of same material. The diameter of shaft A is twice that of shaft B. The power transmitted by the shaft A will be 8 times more than that of the shaft B. Okay. Next MCQ. Dash and dash are the basis for the design of shaft when subjected to twisting moment. Number one, A is strength, rigidity and stiffness, B force and length, C stress and torque, D is none of these. So what is the MCQ? Dash and dash are the basis for design of the shaft when subjected to twisting moment. So answer is strength, rigidity and stiffness. Strength, rigidity and stiffness are the basis for design of shaft when subjected to twisting moment. So then reference books are one, a textbook of machine design, R.S. Kurmi and J.K. Gupta. The publication is S. Chand publication. And second one is Introduction to Machine Design, V.B. Bhandari, McGraw-Hill Education publication. Third, Design of Machine Elements, Volume 1, Volume 2, J.B.K. Das, P.L. Srinivas Murthy, Sapna publication. Thank you. Gopinath K. Board Chairman, HA Polytechnic, Bangalore /102.